was, like sourcing the materials, post, post and fence. I had already prepared for. What I didn't plan for in my budget was gates, the cost of gates and the number of gates. Like if you would have, as a farmer, as a fourth generation cattle farmer, if you've got one pasture, you may have 3 gates, right, on a big pasture. I go through my deer pens, and every pen has like at least 4 gates, and some have directional. Like the number. I think I had when I started my first build was like 5 pens with an alleyway. 5 pens and like 30 gates. And if you tell anyone who isn't a deer farmer that, they're like, how does that even make sense? But that's what it is. And gates are expensive. So like when I was doing my budget on, this was pre-COVID, so wooden posts hadn't gone astronomical yet, and fence was, I don't know, $450 a roll at that time or whatever. So I based that on the number of rolls of fence to do 5 1-acre pens, and the number of posts required with for that in an alleyway. And I came up with a number, and I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. And then I had to add the number of the gates, and I'm like, shit, I can't do that yet. Like that's a whole nother. That's equal to the cost of the fence and the posts almost,
Yeah.
So